Hi, this is Liz from BooksGoSocial, and today I'm joined with Martin from Eason's. Eason's is one of the biggest booksellers in Ireland. They have shops and stores all over the country, and they sell online at easons.com. So today we're going to be talking about a number of different books for the holiday season, all of which come from Irish publishers or are by Irish writers. So the first one we have today is A Line Made by Walking by Sarah Baum. So why did you pick this book?
Okay, well this book is, not to put too fine a point on it, is an absolute gem.
Okay.
It would certainly be in my kind of top 2 or 3 books of this whole year.
Okay.
I'd actually say it's one of the finest fiction books I've read for the past 5. It's about a young graduate coming out of art college, trying to make sense of life, so she moves into rural Ireland in a little cottage on her own. And it's just her life slowly disintegrating extremely quietly. Now, that sounds like it would be sad, maudlin, depressing.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's not, but it's absolutely not. And I think that's one of the strengths of the books. You know, you really feel for the character, and you know she's kind of going to pull through. But it's such an easy read. It might veer towards the more experimental side of things with references to artworks which kind of reflect what she's going through. But that's quite a brave move, because lesser gifted writers, it could be a disaster. But she does it absolutely perfectly.
Yes.
But it's a great book. I read it in 2 sittings. I've recommended it to so many friends and customers and things like that. And she's got a brilliant reputation for this book and a previous book. So I think she is going to be going on to far bigger and better things.
Right. So Sarah Baum, look out for her. One of your best books for the last 5 years, which I think is a massive endorsement. And the second book we have then is The Gospel According to Blind Boy. Now, for those who don't know, Blind Boy is one of the members of the comedy music sketch, I guess, act called the Rubber Bandits. And they are well known for wearing plastic bags on their heads. So that's why this is him actually on the front cover of the book. So why have you picked this one?
Well, I've been a big fan of the Rubber Bandits for about 5 or 6 years. You know, I think their songs are genuinely hilarious and very satirical and very clever. And when I heard that this book was coming out about 6 months ago, I read a couple of the stories that were going to be in part of the collection of the short stories, and they were fantastic.
Okay.
Now, it's a brilliant collection. He's a naturally gifted writer, but it's very rare that I'd actually have belly laughs reading books.
Sure, yes, yeah.
This book's very funny, but you'd never laugh out loud, whereas quite a few of the stories in here are just absurd, very satirical, but genuinely hilarious. But it's not to say that it's a throwaway, you know, jokey book. You know, he does, like, in his podcasts and things like that, he does address very genuine concerns, for especially the younger generations in Ireland.
I think so. He's kind of known for being a voice of the millennial generation in Ireland. Yeah, absolutely.
But it's, even if you're not too familiar with contemporary Ireland and the issues, I think it's a real eye-opener to not just Ireland, but I suppose that generation for most of the world.
Yeah, I think so. I was listening to his podcast there the other day, and he read one of his short stories, and I was gripped. I found it really, really, I guess it drew me in. Yes,
yeah. And I think actually listening to the stories when he reads them with his accent gives a different dimension to the story.
Sure, yes,
So, just a brilliant collection.
A brilliant collection. And then the last one that we have here is a beautifully illustrated children's book called A Sailor Went to CCC. And as you may guess from that, it contains rhymes and songs and poems from childhood, I guess.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. What the great thing about this book is, when people come in at Christmas, they're looking for a present for a child. It could be a parent or grandparent. But I think many parents buy this for themselves as they do for their child, because there's got the very traditional rhymes that adults would know from when they were growing up, but the illustrations are very contemporary and really appealing. So kids love it. We've sold bucket loads. They did a collection about 5 years ago on similar lines.
Yes.
The 2 authors, and that sold through the roof. So it's great. It's got a good Irish flavour to it, because you're getting the likes of James Joyce and Oscar Wilde and Francis Leibich and things, but there's a lot of the very traditional things in there. But beautiful collection, really well put together.
Well, I can just see, even from looking there, that was like, I saw the Rattling Bog, the Lake Isle of Innisfree, but then also on top of spaghetti.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. So, that's it.
So it's a kind of a very, very collection of beautifully illustrated.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just beautifully illustrated.
So all of these books are available on easons.com and within Eason stores around Ireland. Thanks very much for coming in.
Thanks very much.